Thank you very much for accompanying me on this journey through the northwest of England from Pendle down to Stoodley, where we started 400 years ago when we looked at the land ownership and how that came about, and that still determines the landscape to this day. Then a couple of hundred years later, the industrialists came along and wanted to feed their workers with cheap food. So they started importing loads of food, so that by the First World War, we only produced a quarter of our own food. After the Second World War, there was a consensus that we should produce more. And so by the mid-1970s, we produced 3/4 of our food. But then along came Margaret Thatcher and said, oh no, we don't want a consensus, we want to leave it to the markets. And so that's what's happened since, so that now we produce about a half of our own food. And in the process, that has had dramatic environmental impacts across the world. We saw that something like 2/3 of the land needed to grow our food is abroad. Similarly, about 2/3 of the greenhouse gases produced by our food production occurs abroad. And similarly, we have to point out that obesity since the 1990s has risen inexorably. Despite dozens of government policies and strategies, it continues to do so.